Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The Warriors had a good preseason, with new players standing out, but one question remains. Is this squad capable of leading the Warriors to a dynasty again? In the future, yes, but to win now, you will need to acquire a new star. Warriors rumors doing trade deals with several NBA teams. The Golden State Warriors are unbeaten in the NBA preseason, but that is hardly a gauge of how they finish in the regular season. Like last year, they again face a roster logjam that coach Steve Kerr and his staff have yet to figure out. Bleacher Report's salary cap expert Eric Pincus proposed a massive 4-team trade proposal that will solve that and give Stephen Curry a bona fide multi-time All-Star as his new running mate. Golden State Warriors receive Jimmy Butler from Heat and Anton Watson from Celtics. Miami Heat receive Andrew Wiggins from Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga from Warriors, and $14.9 million trade exception, Butler. Detroit Pistons receive Kevin Looney from Warriors, Gary Payton II from Warriors, Atlanta Hawks 2026 second-rounder from Warriors, Los Angeles Lakers 2026 second-rounder from Heat, Atlanta Hawks 2028 second-rounder from Warriors, $2.5 million from Warriors, and $1.5 million from Heat. Boston Celtics receive $1.1 million from the Heat. Pincus noted that for this complex 4-team trade to work under the new CBA, Butler has to waive his trade bonus worth slightly over $400,000 to give the Warriors little wiggle room under the first apron hard cap, $178.1 million. The logic behind this trade for the Warriors is to flip Kuminga into a win-now player. With the Warriors unwilling to offer Kuminga his max rookie extension, it behooves them to just flip him for a player who they believe can help them maximize Curry's remaining championship window. Butler has been to 2 NBA Finals. But Butler has no All-NBA player on his side in those 2 finals losses to the Los Angeles Lakers in 2020 and the Denver Nuggets in 2023. While Wiggins, Looney and Payton were critical to Golden State's 2022 championship, Looney for more than 1 ring, they would need to go to make a Butler deal viable. The Warriors retain the depth added this offseason: Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield, DeAnthony Melton and Lindy Waters III, arguably upgrading Kuminga to Butler without giving up any first-round compensation, Pincus wrote. The Warriors are interested in Butler, according to The Athletic's Sam Amick. Jimmy Butler's going to be a free agent next summer, didn't get an extension done, Amick said on the TK Show podcast on September 12. The Warriors, as you know, have an interest there and I think probably, they made a couple of calls during the summer. Butler's future in Miami was clouded with uncertainty following Heat president Pat Riley's telling statement during his exit interview. "We don't have to do that for a year," Riley told reporters about Butler's extension while speaking to reporters during his exit interview on May 6. "And so, we have not discussed that internally right now, but we have to look at that, making that kind of commitment." Butler is on the final guaranteed year of his 3-year, $146.4 million contract. He holds a $52.4 million player option for the 2025-26 season but is currently extension eligible and can sign a 1-year, $58.6 million extension tucked into the final year of his current deal or a 2-year, $112.9 million extension that would void the player option, according to ESPN's Bobby Marks. But the Heat never extended Butler this offseason, making his future status in Miami uncertain. The rebuilding Brooklyn Nets loom as the Warriors' biggest threat in the Butler sweepstakes if they do not trade for him this season. According to Brian Lewis of the New York Post, Butler is fond of the Nets, who will have the most cap space. Butler isn't just open to Brooklyn, but fond of it, sources told the Post, Lewis wrote on September 7. Now, he's not a Net and he might never get close to becoming one. But to dismiss the possibility out of hand is foolish. Butler will be the top free agent if the Heat does not extend him because he is likely to decline his player option, according to Lewis. The odds of him picking up his player option are slim unless he agrees to a max deal with the Heat beforehand, Lewis wrote on August 31. The six-time All-Star is the most accomplished standout on that free agent list not named LeBron James, and he likes Brooklyn, according to sources close to the player. With a shortage of cap room, the Warriors' only chance at Butler is to trade for him, which the Heat would also hope to do if their franchise star wants out. Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green dips in ESPN rankings for 2024-25 season. The Golden State Warriors' run last season didn't do Draymond Green any favors when it comes to his standing in the league. As a result, the All-Star forward dropped in ESPN's NBA rankings for the upcoming season. Green remains a central figure for the Warriors as they prepare for the upcoming season. Despite not always being the primary scorer, his impact on both ends of the court is undeniable. Known for his defensive prowess, Green consistently anchors the Warriors' defense and is instrumental in orchestrating plays. His versatility allows him to guard multiple positions, making him a crucial asset in the Warriors' defensive schemes. Team navigates a new season, Green's leadership will be vital, especially with the younger players stepping into more significant roles. His experience and basketball IQ can help guide these emerging talents, ensuring they adapt to the high-pressure environment of the NBA. Furthermore, Green's ability to communicate effectively on the court fosters a strong team dynamic, which is essential for the team's success. While his offensive contributions may fluctuate, Green's value goes beyond scoring. His ability to facilitate the offense, particularly in transition, and create opportunities for his teammates showcases his all-around skill set. The Dubs' run last season didn't really lead to a meaningful playoff run. Coupled with several altercations, the ranking for Green was obviously affected, as seen in an analysis by ESPN. Green is coming off a season that almost ended with his retirement. After two altercations that resulted in suspensions totaling 17 games, the Warriors were left contemplating whether Green's on-court ability was worth his antics. The answer was yes, as Green is still a leader for the Warriors entering this season, even more so after Klay Thompson left in free agency. But Green still has a lot to prove this season, not only that he is a contributor on the floor, but also a reliable teammate. As the Warriors look to maintain their competitive edge, Green's presence will be crucial in keeping the team focused and cohesive. With the pressure mounting to capitalize on Stephen Curry's prime, Green's role as a stabilizing force cannot be overstated. He embodies the tenacity and grit that define the Warriors' identity. Thompson reacts to Draymond Green's trash talk. Klay Thompson reacts to Draymond Green's speech. In just a few weeks, Klay Thompson will return to the Chase Center in San Francisco, but this time he will play against the Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green recently said he would go through Thompson's chest during their first game as opponents. But speaking with Rachel Nichols, Thompson didn't seem too worried about it. "I'm going to take both free throws. I'm a pretty tough guy, I think I can handle it," Thompson said, before adding that he made a lot of great memories at the Chase Center and thinks that can help him perform well, even though he will try to beat the Warriors. Thompson's Dallas Mavericks will play the Warriors on November 12. This will be the first time that Thompson will be with his old team, and it will certainly be a night of great emotions. Thompson had many wonderful moments with Golden State, winning 4 championships and becoming a franchise legend. He's done so much for the time that he's likely to be very well received during that game in November. Fans were upset that Thompson left, but understood that he was content on his own. Thompson's last seasons with the Warriors were troubled and complicated, with him producing less on the court and, obviously, having shooting problems. It makes sense for him to pack his bags and try to start a new chapter with another team. While fans welcome Thompson back, they will also act against him. As for Green, he will certainly play his hardest against Thompson, but he still cares deeply for his former teammate.